Imagine this, you just got paid. You feel that small rush of victory when the notification hits your phone. For a moment, you think, finally, I can breathe. But fast forward 2 weeks later, and it's all gone. You're back to waiting for the next paycheck, wondering where it all disappeared. Here's the truth. Most people don't have an income problem, they have a money behavior problem. The difference between staying broke and building wealth isn't about how much you make. It's about what you do the moment the money hits your account. Today, I'll show you exactly what to do every time you get paid, so you never go broke again. These are not random, save more tips. This is a real system used by self-made millionaires and financially free people who've learned to control their cash instead of letting it control them. Before we dive in, make sure you hit subscribe to Passive Income Pro for more strategies that'll help you build wealth and design a life of financial independence. Let's get started. The 24-hour rule. Stop the emotional spending. When money lands in your account, your brain lights up. It's dopamine, that same chemical rush you get from sugar, social media, or a compliment. The moment you see that balance rise, you want to spend it. You tell yourself, I've worked hard, I deserve it. And you're right, you do. But here's the thing. The second you start rewarding yourself before securing your finances, you're training your brain to treat money as a temporary thrill, not a tool for freedom. So, here's what you do. The 24-hour rule. When you get paid, do absolutely nothing for 24 hours. Don't transfer money. Don't go shopping. Don't pay bills impulsively. Just let it sit. That pause gives you space to think with logic, not emotion. During that time, write down what must be done: savings, bills, investments, and what can wait. You'll be shocked at how much regret you avoid simply by waiting one day before spending. This one small discipline separates the broke from the financially aware. Pay yourself first, not last. Most people pay everyone else before paying themselves. They pay the landlord, the phone bill, the subscriptions, the debt, the groceries, and whatever's left, they try to save. But usually, there's nothing left. That's why the wealthy do it backwards. They pay themselves first. Here's the mindset. Every time you get paid, treat your savings like a non-negotiable expense. You don't decide whether to save, you decide how much. The amount can vary: 10%, 20%, even 5% if you're starting small, but you do it automatically. You're not saving what's left over. You're saving before anything else. Think of it like paying rent to your future self, because that version of you, the one who's free, secure, and calm, is counting on the decisions you make today. Every dollar saved before spending is a vote for that person. Automation helps here. Set your bank to automatically move your chosen percentage into a separate savings the moment your paycheck arrives. That's how you make discipline effortless. The 3-account system, the key to financial control. Once you start paying yourself first, you need structure. This is where most people lose control. They mix everything into one account and then wonder where the money went. Instead, use the 3-account system. Essentials account. This is your survival zone. Rent, groceries, utilities, transport, usually around 50–60% of your income. Wealth account. This is where your savings and investments live. Whether it's a high-yield savings, index funds, real estate, or side hustle capital, it all starts here. Around 20–30% of your income. Lifestyle account. This is your fun money: eating out, travel, gadgets, whatever brings you joy. Usually 10–20%. By splitting your income like this the moment it arrives, you're forcing your money to behave. It can't just disappear into random swipes and online orders. You'll feel in control because you'll see exactly where every dollar goes. Financial freedom isn't about restriction, it's about structure. The 3-account system gives you that structure. Create a freedom fund, your emergency weapon. If you want to never go broke again, you need what I call a freedom fund. This is not a regular savings account for short-term goals. It's your financial safety net. It's what keeps you from panic when life throws you a surprise bill, medical cost, or job change. The goal is simple: build at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses here. Why? Because financial anxiety disappears when you know you can survive half a year without a paycheck. That confidence changes how you act, think, and even negotiate. You stop operating from fear and start making smarter choices. The key is to automate this fund. Even $50 or $100 per paycheck adds up. Treat it like a bill you owe yourself. Over time, this fund becomes your shield. It keeps you from touching your investments and saves you from going into debt during tough months. Remember, broke people spend to feel safe. Wealthy people save to be safe. Track your cash flow weekly, not monthly. Here's one of the biggest mistakes people make. They track their money monthly. That's too slow. By the time you realize you've overspent, the damage is done. You need to track your cash flow weekly. A 5-minute check-in to review how much came in, how much went out, and what's left. This isn't about spreadsheets or complicated apps. It can be as simple as 3 numbers on paper. Total income this week, total expenses difference. That's it. This simple awareness builds control. When you do it weekly, you catch leaks before they drain you. You'll start noticing patterns. Subscriptions you forgot, spending habits you didn't realize, small fees that add up. Money is like water. If you don't monitor the flow, it disappears through invisible cracks. Weekly tracking keeps your financial bucket sealed. Always clear bad debt before you invest. A lot of people make this mistake. They start investing while drowning in high-interest debt. That's like filling a bucket that has a giant hole at the bottom. If your credit card is charging 20% interest and your investment returns 8%, you're still losing money. So before you invest heavily, focus on clearing high-interest debt. Make a debt repayment plan and stick to its smallest balance first or highest interest first. Just be consistent. Each time you eliminate a debt, celebrate it. Not by spending more, but by redirecting that payment amount into your wealth account. That's how you flip liabilities into assets. Once the high-interest debt is gone, then your money can start multiplying instead of leaking away. Turn every paycheck into an investor's paycheck. Here's a truth that changes lives. You can't save your way to wealth. You invest your way there. Every time you get paid, ask yourself, what percentage of this income is going to work for me? Because that's the difference between the broke and the wealthy. The broke spend to live. The wealthy invest to live better later. Even if you start small, $50, $100, $200, consistency beats intensity. Choose something stable and automated, like an index fund, ETF, or dividend stock. The point is to develop the habit of investing every single payday. Don't wait until you have extra money. That day never comes. You build wealth by turning investing into a reflex like paying a bill. Each deposit might seem small now, but in 5 years, it's your first property down payment. In 10 years, it's your financial independence fund. Give every dollar a job. This principle will change the way you see money forever. Every dollar you earn must have a job before it's spent. Unassigned money disappears. Assigned money multiplies. Before the paycheck even arrives, plan where each portion will go. How much goes to bills? How much to savings? How much to investing? And how much to enjoying life? This removes guesswork and guilt. When you spend, you'll know it's already accounted for. You'll stop saying, "Where did all my money go?" Because you'll already know. Financial discipline isn't about earning more. It's about telling your money what to do before it tells you what to feel. Reward yourself without breaking the system. Now, here's something people get wrong about saving and discipline. They think it means cutting out all fun. But that's the quickest way to burn out and give up. The key isn't to stop rewarding yourself. It's to do it strategically. Let's say you hit a milestone. You saved $1,000, cleared a debt, or invested for 6 months straight. Go ahead, treat yourself. But do it from your lifestyle account, not from your savings or investment money. This keeps your financial system intact while still giving you the satisfaction of celebrating wins. Remember, balance builds consistency. If you enjoy the process, you'll stick with it for life. Protect your money from lifestyle creep. The more money you make, the easier it is to spend more. That's called lifestyle creep, and it's the silent wealth killer. Every time your income increases, most people instantly upgrade. Bigger house, better car, fancier clothes. But if your expenses grow as fast as your income, you'll never escape the paycheck cycle. So here's the rule. When your income rises, keep your lifestyle stable for at least 3 months. Instead of spending the raise, redirect that extra money into savings, investments, or your freedom fund. This is how people who make $60,000 eventually become millionaires, while people who make $200,000 stay broke. Remember, real wealth isn't how much you earn, it's how much you keep. Review, adjust, and evolve. Your financial system isn't static, it grows with you. Every few months, review where your money's going. Are you saving enough? Are your investments performing? Are there expenses you can cut? Adjust your percentages if needed. Maybe your wealth account goes from 20% to 30%, or your lifestyle account shrinks slightly to make room for a new goal. Financial success is a moving target, but if you keep adjusting, you'll always stay on course. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, it's progress. You don't need to be flawless, you just need to be consistent. So, the next time you get paid, don't just celebrate, strategize. Pause for 24 hours, pay yourself first, split your income into clear accounts, Build your freedom fund, invest automatically, and never forget to give every dollar a job. If you follow this system consistently, you'll break the paycheck to paycheck cycle for good. You'll stop surviving and start growing. Because wealth isn't built in one big leap, it's built one paycheck at a time. If you found this valuable, hit that like button, drop a comment saying financial freedom starts today, and make sure to subscribe to Passive Income Pro for more real wealth building systems that actually work. Remember, it's not how much you make that makes you rich. It's what you do the moment you get paid. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.